Don't lie to yourself. Some people are in a situation that is very bad, but the reason they have not even begun the step towards redemption is because they have not sat themselves down to tell themselves that this situation is bad. You know what lying to yourself looks like? Many times it is in believing that somebody who will not change will change.
All right, please, everybody, right, it's important. So the first one, we'll go through this very quickly and then we will do Q&A. So the first one is tell the truth and face reality. That's the first rule for following God, because God defines good and evil and God defines truth. Tell the truth and face reality. That's the first one. What does that look like? What does that mean? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Some people are in a situation that is very bad, but the reason they have not even begun the step towards redemption is because they have not sat themselves down to tell themselves that this situation is bad. You know what lying to yourself looks like? Many times it is in believing that somebody who will not change will change. You're lying to yourself. Many times it is in believing that you are still in control. Meanwhile, addiction don't fool you. You are lying to yourself. Tell the truth and face reality. The reason we avoid the truth many times is because telling the truth or lying to ourselves gives us the comfort of avoiding the dragon that is facing us. Because once I accept that I need help, the next logical step is to pursue help. And that sometimes it will take it will destroy your ego a lot. There's something I tell myself very often, many times in a day. It's almost like a chant. I used to chant to myself. I used to tell myself, do the hard thing first, do the hard thing first. Not do the hard thing now, do the hard thing first, do the hard thing first. Sometimes the hard thing is going to bed. I'm telling you, like you are on your phone, you know you should not, you need to be productive. Do the hard thing first. And you do, and you say that to yourself. You don't postpone it. The older you get, the the more you realize the depth in Solomon. You know Solomon, eh? That guy see life. Oh. He really see life. Not in Ecclesiastes. I don't know what they do on there. For Proverbs. So he said, the more you grow, the more you see. When we were growing, we dey read them, we dey memorize them, we need to understand them. You go fit even explain them. Can you still hear me? You can even explain it. If they ask you what is that passage that we read, what does it mean? You can even say, you know, my son, reject not the counsel of your elder. What does it mean? When they instruct you, you accept it. Fine. The more you advance, you see that scripture that says, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest, so shall. He say your need will attack you like an armed man, like bandits. You don't understand. It's not even a laughing issue. The matter deep gone. A little postponing. I'll do this in 30 minutes. There's a part of scripture that also says, don't withhold good from somebody when it is in your power to give it. You see, that somebody is me. In my relation to myself, that somebody is me. He says, don't say to your neighbor, go and come back and tomorrow I will give you when thou hast it by you. That my neighbor. Many of you are very good at denying yourself good. Very good at it. Something is smelling at the back. You are so good at it because you have the luxury of time. Aim informs you of the direction you invest time. True of us. And it ensures reward for compliance. That investment is not tomorrow, it's not later, it's now. Because once you begin to go along that path of let's do it later, and your brain begins to release dopamine, it's all over, it's all gone. Are you with me? Tell yourself the truth and face reality. Be brutally honest with yourself about your situation. Be brutal about it. Be kind to everybody. Be hard on you. There are sometimes you must be hard on yourself. Because that's the only way it takes. See, have you ever tried to break coconut. It's not that abroad one they used to use ebo and ofu ebo. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Nigerian coconut. If you want that water that is inside, best believe you will go through the stress of breaking it. And there's a delicate balance between being hard on the coconut and being soft on it, so that when you finally break it, the water no go pour. That's you right there. That's you right there. So there's a delicate balance. I go hit them with enough force to break out the best in it. But it get as I go take hit them. If I know they mindful, it will waste the content. And so I will end up breaking it, but there will not be any reward for me to reap. Be honest about your situation with yourself for once. Tell yourself the truth. For some people, telling yourself the truth is that if I continue like this, problem. For some people, telling yourself the truth will mean leaving that relationship. For other people, it will be revealing to yourself that you are the problem in that relationship. God needs to deliver your partner from you. You are an oppressor. You are an issue. Be brutally honest with yourself. The second one, accept responsibility for your life. Okay, before we do the second one, can you write down? Let's do a short exercise. What's the one thing you know that if you got rid of, your life would be better? It's a shade of what we addressed before. The one thing that you knew that if you got better at, or if you got rid of, you would be better for it. I'm not asking you to write this question now. I'm asking you to write down that thing. Why are you looking at me? Do you want to get rid of me? Think about it. What's the one area you know that if you got better at, the one thing that for some people is a person. Tell yourself the truth for once. There are things that provide you with temporary pleasure that are robbing you of lifelong success, long-term success. It's about time you tell yourself the truth. Be bloody honest about it. Be honest about it. Many of the things you're looking for external deliverance for, the problem is internal inhibition. The hindrance is an enemy within. And the problem is, you have a long-term goal that will ensure that you are a successful person. But you are also servicing an economy and indulging things that don't agree with that place that you want to go. So there's division on your inside. And in the words of Jesus, he says that if there's any house that is divided against itself, it will never stand. My dear, you are that house. It's not just you an external battle. You are the problem. Is it not funny that you are the problem you are facing? There's a trending audio now on Instagram. It says, "Welcome to the next level. Your next opponent is you." All right. Accept, number 2, if you've written that out, that's for you. Number 2, accept responsibility for your life. That's number 2. Accept responsibility for your life. Listen, I did not say take responsibility for your life. I said accept responsibility for your life. There's a difference between taking responsibility and accepting responsibility. It's not the same thing. So you can take something and you are forced to take it. And your idea about why you even have that responsibility will influence your conduct, your comportment, your approach towards that responsibility. Taking responsibility looks like you lost every form of support system in your life when you were 13 or you were 14. Then you were forced to become breadwinner at that age, and then you began to. So you took the responsibility. It wasn't yours. You have not gotten to a point where you could have, but you had to, so you took it. Accepting responsibility is different. Accepting responsibility looks like you have admitted that it is my responsibility. There are 30-year-old men that have not accepted responsibility for their lives. 28-year-old men. 25-year-old fully bearded man. 40. That's very specific. Whoever is in the life of that young woman, let her go. Be a man for once. I beg you. Say 40. accept responsibility. You know what that means? It means that you come to a point where you admit that all outcomes are doctorable by me. That I have an effect on every outcome. And that if everybody who I have known and had helped me all my life decides to remove hand from now, I will not die. I will not perish. I will advance. I am him. I am her. That's what it looks like. What that does for you is that there are some people that you are currently blaming for how they didn't come to you. Some people nurture genuine resentment in their hearts towards another person who didn't come through for them. That resentment is born out of primarily entitlement. You are entitled to nobody's resources, not even your parents. How old are you? The moment you accept responsibility, it influences how you invest your time. There are people that if you see people who life dealt hard cards back in school, but they don't move the way other students move. You have something to depend on if the thing you have something to fall back on. Them people fall back on them. You don't live the same life. You have to see yourself as somebody who is dependable. Can you depend on yourself? In times when it matters the most, can you come through for you? We're talking money. Let me tell you the truth. But there are 1,001 ways to make money outside of the divine idea of God. I think it was Olushola who was speaking recently at a podcast in Ghana, and he said that the reason, and you know this, the reason Jesus came to die on the cross cannot have been for money, because people were making money before he came. Anything that you can get without appropriating the blood of Jesus cannot be the reason Jesus came to die. It can't be. And so it's time for you to, at the very least, begin to do things that make you confident that you are a dependable person. Let's talk about it, because I've mentioned this thing before. Confidence follows competence. I'm not a confident person. I don't have confidence in myself. Confidence is not you. I cannot motivate you into, even if you like, write down the affirmation in front of your mirror, come and chant it every morning. I'm big, I'm strong, I'm beautiful. Okay. Udo, no problem. It's not cashable. That tech will bounce. In the midst of real, when you sit down and you question yourself and you are brutally honest with yourself, you will see that you don't believe that thing. Confidence follows competence. When you see people with low self-esteem, what you really want to, the clinical way to help them is that you give them small tasks. Small tasks. The smallest doable task in that direction, give it to them. They need to be, you don't talk them into it. They need to be able to trust themselves. Can you depend on you to come through? That's a serious one. Accept responsibility for your life. Number 3, rice before chicken. That's number 3. Yes. You are waiting for me to call the number 3. I've called it. I call it. Yeah. The personal rules. Rice before chicken. Salad before chocolate. Rice before chicken. Actual rice. And it ties back to a personal philosophy that I have. I don't know. You people like rice, so. Since we mentioned this rice now, so I've woken up something. We for really share this Gary, for really share this guy. Oh, I don't try you. All right. So what that means is do the hard thing first. We didn't grow up. I don't know about you people. I can't speak for you. I didn't grow up with silver spoon like that. So a lot of meat don't used to be in food. So the normal thing is that you finish the rice before you. If you even eat chicken, for you that say chicken, it's not beef you used to eat, right? It's chicken. Who's that here? I thought we agreed. Who is this? It's well. That's a movable character. All right. Do the hard thing first. You can have fun later. You don't reward yourself with hard work, or rather, you don't use hard work to justify your enjoyment. That's what many people do. You waste a lot of time, then you make sure you achieve 1 or 2 tasks to justify your day. You will fail in life. It's not a course. You are on the track towards failure in life. That's not how it works.
You don't do real work to justify time spent. That's not how it works. You do the work, and then you can reward yourself with it. Many of the things that we spend a lot of our time doing are things that should be rewards. We have them as norms, and then we have real work to justify the time we spent doing all that. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest. So shall thy poverty. I wish I'm the one that write this thing. It's not me. Number 4, inner order over outer power. Inner order over outer power. Character, goals, community. So what that means is you have to set your You have to set yourself in order first. A lot of people push. We're in a dispensation where social currency is, yes, it's always been powerful, but the drive for it is now at an all-time high. Everybody wants to be seen. There's nothing wrong with you being seen, but I hope that you have your life in order before the spotlight shines on you, because it does reveal a lot. And people are brutal in their assessment of your life. They are very brutal. They are very unkind. Inner order. If you want to know what inner order looks like, go back in the lecture. Go back in this lecture. You'll find it. Right? Meaning, define, make sure your life has meaning and aim. There's order, there's sacrifice, all of those things that we speak about. Make sure that they are addressed internally. Man, when Asari Dokubo that say, man, know thyself. You think it's a joke? Was it him that said that? It's not him. Who said that? It's Asari, I hear it from. You see, I don't know how to talk who. Asale is the one that I know. Which who is Socrates? Socrates has he met Asari? Lelaso. It's a huge deal. Can you remember how he shouted that? Man, know thyself. 40-year-old man. I be 70. 70-year-old man. A woman. Inner order over outer power. It's very, very. Please don't play with it. Don't be like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else. It will take a long time, but they will need you to survive. Do you understand what I said? It was very easy for Joseph to be like everybody else, and he would have ended like everybody else, and nobody would have. The problem is that you don't know what you are capable of until you truly decide to get serious with your life, and there will never be any indication as to how great you could have been if you never decide to get serious. And that's why people can die satisfied. That's why your day can end satisfied, because you had no idea how great it could have been. You settled for normal. If Joseph had lived a normal life, nobody would have known what he was destined for. And nobody will know that he was a failure. Do you know? That's how you don't know that you are a failure. There's no indication that you are currently missing the mark, because there's no mark. There's no mark. There's no bow. There's no arrow. There's no tension. There's no target. Nothing. For you, sin does not even exist, because you have no God. And so lots of definitions are missing because that's not there. And for many people, they've defined it, but the part where the problem did, now when the tension enter. Because let me tell you, some people's mark is here. Other people's mark is over there. The amount of energy that is necessary to get this arrow over there is not the same for everybody. I hope you know that. Number 5. There's one more chapter to write. There's one more chapter to write. The story continues. What you're facing now is, as a rule, interlude, not conclusion. Interlude, not conclusion. There's one more. Don't we are safe. If we are not, you will know, because you will not see me here. You will look up and I'm gone. Alas, it's not the rapture. I can sit. There's one more story to write. And I tell myself this thing many times. See, the story doesn't end here. The story doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. There's breath in these nostrils. The story is not ended. I'm telling you. Until death, all defeat is psychological. And we'll end up with that.